Billionaires like to go from A to B in supreme comfort and style and think nothing of splurging on the finest and most exclusive modes of transport imaginable. Get set for a luxury overload as we reveal the private jets of the planet's richest people. Hey, I highly recommend you to watch until the end because we have some insane facts about this jets, and if you want to learn more you will need to keep watching. Now let's hop into the video. Number 6. Donald Trump. When you have billions of dollars in your bank account and are being counted among the likes of billionaires such as Donald Trump, then it is only befitting to adopt a fancy lifestyle that would complement your status. So accordingly, Donald Trump owns a Boeing 757 private jet. During his presidency, Trump used two heavily customized Boeing 747-200B series aircraft, otherwise known as Air Force One, to get around safely. The three-level planes each have an incredible 4,000 sq-ft of floor space and contain their own presidential suite featuring an office, toilet, and conference room. Given that the Secret Service, senior advisors and the media all travel with the president on a regular basis, Air Force One also has quarters for guests plus a medical suite containing an operating room should the always-on-board doctor need to perform emergency surgery. Up to 70 guests can join the president at any given time, and, of course, they won't go hungry. The two galley kitchens can feed up to 100. In terms of technical specs, Air Force One has a range of about 12,600 kilometers, 6,800 nautical miles, and contains advanced communications equipment including electronics that protect against electromagnetic pulses and can operate as a command center if required. The Trump Organization regularly makes use of its US $100 million Boeing 757 to travel in style. While a Boeing this size could usually hold 200 people, the refurbished plane accommodates just 43 passengers and has a range of 7,600 kilometers, 4,100 nautical miles. In addition to his planes, Trump also owns three Sikorsky S-76 helicopters based in New York, Florida, and Scotland for members of his clubs and guests to use at their convenience. Much like his other private aircraft, the Trump name is emblazoned across the exterior, ensuring no one can mistake his distinctive red, white and blue helicopters for anybody else's. Number 5. Richard Branson. Virgin Group founder Richard Branson is well known for his lavish investments, including a 74-acre, 30-hectare Caribbean resort called Necker Island, a $1 million underwater submarine and an amphibious vehicle. Branson owns a Dassault Falcon 50X, which he uses to flight to and from his private island in the British Virgin Islands. He previously had a Falcon 900X, but said he needed a smaller aircraft for life in Necker Island. For longer trips, Branson takes flights on Virgin Atlantic, his commercial airline company, so he can spend time with the staff and passengers. Branson's interests in sky travel are not limited to aircraft, though. Richard Branson has plenty of planes at his disposal, but for routes his Virgin Atlantic airline doesn't cover, and short-haul trips to and from his private island Necker in the Caribbean, the British billionaire travels in his Dassault Falcon 50EX private jet. A relatively affordable option, the aircraft can be picked up for just several $1 million. He prefers flying in this plane instead of his Falcon 900X because it's more suitable for traveling to Necker Island, his Caribbean resort. However, sometimes he ditches his private jet for a commercial flight. Branson owns Virgin Atlantic and sometimes rides with the airline's passengers. Number 4. Bill Gates. Co-founder and chairman of Microsoft Corporation, Gates is best known for his unsurpassed genius and philanthropist activities. As the world's second richest man and a high-profile celebrity, it is no surprise that Mr. Gates has to travel a lot and that too long distance. For his travels, Bill Gates has at his disposal one of the best luxury private jets in the world, a Bombardier BD700 Global Express. This magnificent aircraft known as the Global 5000 carries the best of aviation technology and opulent luxury. Bill Gates takes to the sky in a Bombardier BD700 Global Express that seats up to 19 passengers. He reportedly uses it for business-related trips, and for good reason. When an important business venture is on the line, you must put your time and energy into sealing the deal, not booking commercial flights. Gates reportedly owns a Bombardier BD700 Global Express, a jet that can seat up to 19 people and costs an estimated US $40 million. He owns 4 private jets. Gates is the owner of 2 Gulfstream G650ER private jets. He owns the N887WM and the N194WM. Both jets have the same color scheme. Both were built in 2018. They replaced 2 relatively old Bombardier BD700s. Number 3. Mark Cuban. Investor Mark Cuban owns 3 jets. The billionaire said in a 2017 interview that owning a private plane was his all-time goal because the asset I value the most is time, and that bought me time. In 1999, billionaire Mark Cuban bought a Gulfstream V business jet over the internet for $40 million. The purchase put him in the Guinness Book of World Records, where he still holds the title for the largest single e-commerce transaction. His purchase of the Gulfstream V business jet still holds the title for the largest ever single e-commerce transaction in the Guinness Book of World Records. Cuban says he researched the plane on Gulfstream's website and then arranged the purchase with the company over email before he'd even seen the plane in person. "Buying a private jet was my all-time goal," Cuban told Money in 2017, "because the asset I value the most is time, and that bought me time." Cuban, who has since added 2 more private planes to his collection, is not the only billionaire who thinks the purchase is worth it. Self-made billionaire Oprah Winfrey says her #1 indulgence is a private jet. "At the end of the day, time is the one asset we simply don't own," Cuban wrote for Men's Fitness. "That's why a brutally expensive private plane that saves me hours and hours is completely worth the price." 2. Jeff Bezos. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos owns an aircraft through his holding company, Poplar Glen. Bezos' Gulfstream G650ER jet, which seats 8 people, cost an estimated $65 million. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos spent $65 million on a Gulfstream G650ER, a private jet that seats 8 people. Last year, the jet made many flights to Washington, D.C., which ended up being a clue to the new Amazon headquarters. The first was delivered in 2015, while the second was snapped up last year. Together the planes are worth up to $150 million, £115 million, small change for the world's wealthiest individual. Other billionaire Gulfstream G650ER owners include the aforementioned Larry Ellison, as well as Elon Musk and British retail tycoon Sir Philip Green. In the last 2 years, Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos' private jet has made repeated trips to one particular destination. That destination, the only one that has been visited more frequently even than Amazon's home base in Seattle, is Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport in Arlington, Virginia, reports the Puget Sound Business Journal. 1. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is known to put plenty of miles on jets, and now he's got another in his arsenal. The Tesla and SpaceX CEO now has access to a second lavish Gulfstream aircraft for jetting between car factories, rocket launch sites, and everywhere in between. Falcon Landing LLC, a shell company with ties to SpaceX's Hawthorne, California headquarters, recently registered a new Gulfstream G550 jet alongside its larger G650. According to its broker listing, the new jet has space for 17 passengers that can be reconfigured into a sleeping configuration. The new jet doesn't appear to have made any Tesla or SpaceX-related flights yet, though the previous G650 frequently flies between California and the Texas coast, where the company has eyes on building a private village complete with hotel rooms, recreation options, and parties, and is buying out current residents to make it happen. Flight data obtained by the Washington Post shows that Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk has a private jet that logged about 150,000 miles in 2018. While many billionaires have private jets, Musk's jet stands out in the number of trips it made and miles it logged, the Post reports. Perhaps most egregious, the plane logged a number of 20-mile trips, repositioning from the south side of Los Angeles to the north side. Tesla said Musk never used the plane to fly between different spots in Los Angeles, the Post reports. Instead, the jet would make the 20-mile repositioning flights to meet the CEO at a closer airport. And this is the end of our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel for daily content like this on your feed. Also, you can watch our past videos in order to cure your boredom. We love to have you on our channel. We love to have you on our channel.